The more you own, the poorer you become. Not just financially, psychologically. And the wealthiest people alive figured this out decades before you ever heard the word minimalism. Here's what nobody tells you. The cluttered apartment, the closet full of clothes you never wear, the car you're still paying off, none of it is making you feel rich. It's making you feel trapped. And there's a specific psychological mechanism behind why. By the end of this, you'll understand exactly how your possessions are quietly draining your wealth, your focus, and your freedom. And you'll see the before and after numbers that make this impossible to ignore. Picture this. You work hard all month. Paycheck hits. You feel that brief rush. Maybe you upgrade your phone, grab some new shoes, treat yourself to something you've been eyeing. For about 72 hours, life feels good. Then it fades, so you chase it again next month. Same cycle, different purchase. Meanwhile, your savings account looks exactly the same as it did a year ago, maybe worse. Sound familiar? That's not a discipline problem. That's a psychology problem, and it has a name. Psychologists call it hedonic adaptation, your brain's ruthless ability to normalize everything. The new car smell disappears. The apartment you were desperate for becomes just where you live. Your nervous system resets to baseline, and suddenly what once felt like enough no longer does. So you buy more, own more, owe more. But here's where it gets interesting. Studies on high net worth individuals consistently show that the wealthiest people own less than you'd expect. Warren Buffett still lives in the same modest house he bought in 1958. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every single day. This wasn't frugality, it was warfare against cognitive overload. Every object you own demands something from you: attention, maintenance, mental storage. Psychologists call this decision fatigue and cognitive load. Your brain has a finite amount of daily bandwidth, and your stuff is burning through it before you even open your laptop. The millionaire isn't richer because they earn more. They're richer because they waste less, mentally and financially. Now here's the part that will genuinely surprise you. Researchers tracked two groups over 18 months. One group lived with fewer than 100 personal possessions. The other lived average consumer lifestyles. The minimalist group didn't just save more money, they reported higher focus, lower anxiety, and made significantly better financial decisions. Fewer possessions literally created space for wealth-building thinking. The stuff wasn't just costing them money, it was costing them clarity. So what do you actually do with this? First, audit your space like an investor audits a portfolio. Does this item generate value or drain it? If it drains, it goes. Second, implement a one-in, one-out rule. Every new purchase requires removing something existing. This breaks the accumulation cycle automatically. Third, redirect every dollar freed from unnecessary spending into a single high-leverage vehicle, an index fund, a skill, a business asset, not another purchase. Fourth, design your environment for clarity, not comfort. Fewer visual distractions equal fewer mental distractions. Fifth, measure your net worth monthly. Make it visible. Watching that number grow becomes more satisfying than any purchase ever could. When you strip away the noise, something quietly powerful happens. You stop performing wealth and start building it. The anxiety softens, the focus sharpens, and the money, almost paradoxically, starts accumulating faster. You were never broke because you didn't earn enough. You were broke because everything you owned was owning you right back. Own less, think clearer, build more. That's not minimalism. That's the game the wealthy have always been playing.